Okay, what up, people? I actually did a separate recording beforehand, and for some whatever reason, it was not working properly. So I'm basically redoing what I did last time. I'm not even going to vote again. I'm just going to go through it and then explain why I voted for what, because I already technically did a vote. Um, so we're going to start off with this one. We're going to go bottom up, bottom to up. So this is the fan vote. No, I can't move it to another page. But um, no, okay, nah, it's not gonna work that way. Okay, I'm gonna look here, so it's gonna look like I'm looking elsewhere. But I promise, camera. I'm still trying to figure out where a good place to put my webcam. I haven't figured that out yet. This one seems like the best, but like if I'm playing a PC game or something, it's like I'm not looking again. Anyway, not important. So for here, I voted for Final Fantasy Rebirth, um, Helldivers, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, and Metaphor. I have not played any. I played Genshin, but I don't think Genshin deserves to win. They haven't really done too much new. While Hoyoverse made a new game, Zenless Zone Zero, which is completely new, completely different than Genshin. And Wuthering Waves, to me personally, I just think it's a slightly better, more polished game than Genshin. Oh no, it's not polished, but to me, the Genshin has better characters, but Wuthering Waves has better game and gameplay. So, pick and choose, right? So that's what we did. Actually, you know what? I'm just. Yeah, that's what that's the player's voice. Apparently, there's another player's voice. It's much smoother. Weird. On my other computer, I don't know if it's because my that one had an older graphics card and maybe that's why it was like laggy or something. I don't know. Because when I checked Task Manager, it wasn't even 100%. But yeah, the next one's at December 9th, which technically is Monday, right? And the time I'm recording this is actually 3:42 a.m. on a Sunday. But whatever, not important. We're gonna try to get through this, blitz through it. Best esports team had to go with T1. League of Legends is the only game that I care about. I have not heard of this team, and this is Faker's. I mean, Faker, come on, you can't go vote against. You just can't. And speaking of Faker, you just can't vote against Faker. So I picked him, easy peasy. Best esports game. The only game that I like is League of Legends. Valorant, I'm sure is doing okay. This game, I don't know if people actually watch this, but apparently I guess they do. That's why it's being voted here. Dota, you know, is Dota, and then Counter Strike is Counter Strike. To me, it's basically League versus Dota, and then Valorant versus Counter Strike. Since these two are similar, and then these two are similar, it's kind of crazy. I'm actually gonna be just looking at the OBS screen. I'm not even gonna look at actual screen. Next one, content creator. I did not vote anybody because I don't know any of them, so not gonna vote. Most anticipated. Most people are excited for GTA 6. But if y'all know me personally, I'm not really a GTA guy. I think their gameplay is not good. They need to fix it. If GTA 6 is good and it's actually fixed, then hey, change my mind. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I'm going based off of GTA 5, the only GTA I've played, and I'm not a fan. Here. Okay, but yeah, Death Stranding, didn't play the first one. Metroid, never really grew up with Metroid Primes. And Monster Hunter, I tried, fell asleep while playing. Too many menus, too many things to get through just to slay monsters, in my opinion. It's too much. So Ghost of Tsushima, I love that game. So Ghost of Yotei, most anticipated. Best adaptation. I've watched Arcane. I've not seen any of the others. I know Yakuza, big disappointment, big letdown. This one looks cool. I'd probably give it check it out. Haven't seen any of the Sonic movies, so don't know if this one's any good. And then Fallout, I heard was good, just have not watched it, so can't say. Best multiplayer. Now this one I remember. This one was tough. I was gonna choose between these two, Mario Party and Tekken, because I have not played Black Ops 6 and I have not played this one either. Although I've heard good things about these two games. I was gonna pick one of these two, but I think, like, for example, Tekken was gonna win fight. In my opinion, I think it's gonna win fighting. So it's I'm gonna pick Tekken for fighting, and then for best family party game, I went with Mario Party. So for this one, I think Helldivers, which I've played, I think will get best multiplayer. Sports. If y'all know me, you guys know I'm a WWE guy. I don't think this is their strongest or best game to date. I actually think they went a little backwards in 2K24. 2K23 was going to the right direction. 2K24, it kind of was, with the Persona cards are cool, but the way they handle my faction is not that great. A lot of the challenges are really stupid, like trying to win a match in 5 minutes when like the other person is like 3 times better than you. That's stupid. Or like there's one day, this, like, as of recording December 8th, there's literally a challenge where, like, if they use a finisher on you, you lose. And one of the guys, he just has to run and kick you in the face, and that's it. You lose. The match happens so quick, and then you can't get back to the game because the game's like basically mocking you, saying, "Oh, well, that was fast." Well, you can't, you can't just hop back in and just start playing again. Dumb. Whatever. If I had a choice though, if it wasn't wrestling, I'd probably pick basketball. But I heard 2K25 was a little rough, so not taking my vote. Best sim or strategy. I've not played any of them, but I've seen some of this, and it looked really good. And of all of these, this is my most anticipated. Is for those that can't see, Unicorn Overlord. We're excited for that. Yeah. So best family. I don't think Astrobot is a family game. Only a single player. Family game is something I associate playing with more than one person. Just because it looks kid friendly, that doesn't mean it's a family game. It's a game you play with your family, and 4 of these games are single player, so that's why I went with Mario Party. Best fighting, like I mentioned earlier, Tekken. I think it belongs to Tekken. I grew up playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Loved it. Real bad at it, I'm pretty sure. I've not played the remaster, or not remaster, but the collection. I've not touched it yet. I plan on getting it, but a little bit later. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty trash at it, but I have a feeling it's gonna be very nostalgic for me. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I want to play it. I'm just waiting for a sale to pick it up. Also because I have a huge backlog at the moment, so I'm just gonna wait until. But I'm very excited for it. And Grand Blue is it's not for me. Multiverses, I want to like it more because it's like Smash but with Cartoon Network characters, and that's super duper exciting for me. But at the moment, my backlog's too big, and Tekken is my fighting game of choice. So maybe if I don't feel like playing Tekken anymore, then I'll hop onto it. But no. Best RPG. I went with Yakuza, or Like a Dragon. I forgot they changed their name, but Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I think it's silly that Persona 3 Reload is not on here because I would have picked that. I wouldn't mind if they took out Elden Ring, put in Persona 3 Reload, because Elden Ring is DLC, but that's the whole big controversy right now of does it count as, should it be part of the game of the year? I don't know. I have not played Elden Ring, so I can't really comment on that, but Dragon's Dogma 2, I remember it launched pretty poorly, but I'm guessing people like it enough still that it got here. I don't know. I don't know. Rebirth, have not played it yet, unfortunately. So same as Metaphor. I have not played those yet, but they are on my like backlog. Actually, after I finish Persona 3, I do plan on playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I want to at least play some of it before the end of the year. I might not finish it, but I want to at least play it. But I'm currently playing this right now, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So I've always liked Yakuza games, Like a Dragon or Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is 7. I enjoyed it. Stopped playing it though because it started to ask me to grind, and I did not feel like doing it. But I've heard from my the viewers over on my stream that number 8 here, Infinite Wealth, not as grindy. So I'm super duper excited for that and to continue playing. I'm mainly looking forward to the Animal Crossing minigame. I'm not gonna lie. Action adventure. So I'm going based off of this for the best action adventure game combining combat. Where's my mouse? I don't know why it's not showing anymore. I don't know why this is, but combat with traversal and puzzle solving. So I went with Astrobot. I feel like that one, that's the only game I played, if I'm being completely honest. I heard Star Wars is like 50-50. People like it, and a lot of people don't. I don't know. Prince of Persia, I have heard people love a lot, but like it's very niche. Like small amount of people like it. Silent Hill, I think they liked it. I don't remember. I think it's more positive than it is negative for sure. And Zelda, of course, yeah, this one was also same. But I haven't played any of them, and I love Astrobot, so that's why I picked. Now, best action game. So technically, the only one I've actually played is Helldiver. But I'm voting based off of what I think is actually going to win, and I do think Black Myth Wukong. Either this one's going to win, or I think Stellar Blade, the in air quotes upset one, is probably going to be Call of Duty. But I'm hoping that either Black Myth or Stellar Blade is the one that takes best action game. I think they deserve it more. Best VR, I went with Batman. I heard nothing but good things about Batman, and people are talking about it like it's amazing. So I love the Arkham series. I don't play VR games because I get motion sickness, but I assume that Batman is the right answer here. Best mobile game. Okay, so Balatro, I was gonna vote for it, but spoiler, I think there's other categories that Balatro was in, so that's why I chose Pokemon, because I'm still playing this game till this day. Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero, I played them both on PC technically. Even though yes, they are mobile games, but they are also on PC. AFK Journey was not for me. I know it blew up a little bit like when it launched or something, and then it got to the point where when I started playing, it was one of those mobile games where you had to drag onto your screen, like you had to like this, and then he'll move, and I am not a fan of those type of games, so I went with Pokemon. New events out, so you know, I was on Nobius. Okay, so best indie game or debut indie game. This is where I put Balatro. I tried Animal Well, did not like it. It did not click with me, and I just didn't finish it. Bucky Squire, we were literally playing yesterday on stream, or Friday on stream. Not done with it yet. It was fun in the beginning. I like the charm of like the art style of when they're in the book and when they're out of the book. I think it's pretty cool. It just got to the point. It's getting to the point where I'm like, I'm just trying to finish the game, and that's my goal, and it still is my goal. We are going to try to finish it, so there's that. And I believe the next one is best indie. Or just best indie game. Okay, the other one is best indie debut. This is just best indie game, and I gave it to Balatro because god dang is Balatro good. And I think, and personally, I think it's gonna sweep those two awards, like hands down for sure. Okay, next one. Best community support. I went with Helldivers. In my previous video that is not going to be released, I was like, I didn't hear anything about Baldur's Gate this year, so not sure why it's here. I'm sure people are still playing it, and that's great and fine, but I haven't heard anything about it. The only ones that I did, even like No Man's Sky, I don't remember them saying anything. Maybe there was like a big patch or something. I don't know, or a big expansion or whatever. Um, but I didn't choose that. I went with Helldivers because it blew the heck up early this year. It's starting to fizzle out now, and I'm sure people are still playing it. But yeah, it's starting to like die down in terms of news and stuff like that. But people are still playing Helldivers, I believe, and it was crazy in the beginning. So got to give it to them. Best ongoing, I went with Fortnite because Fortnite just announced, which I didn't give to the other one, but for this one, because technically it's still an ongoing game, and it's been ongoing. They are about to release like an OG version, or they did release their OG version, or something like that, and people are loving it still because it's Fortnite. Because why the heck not? And I know all these other ones had something, but I feel like Fortnite is still where people are like, "Yep, I'm still got to play Fortnite." You know, games for impact. Cheated is not the right word, but I haven't played any of these games. But the one that I am excited for to play eventually is Life is Strange. Um, it's made by Deck Nine. I liked all the other Life is Strange. One is still the best. It was the one that I liked the most, and then the Colors, Strange Colors, True Colors. I already forgot. That one was good too. The second one was fine, but the third one was really good. So, I will like to play this one day. Can't wait. Now, okay, this one. I did not vote for any of them because, disclaimer, I don't play any of these games with accessibility. Also, I just haven't played any of these games, but I don't really play games with accessibility, so it's hard for me to vote for something that I don't normally use. Right? Like it's hard to judge or like criticize something if you don't know anything about it. I know like people on the internet do it all the freaking time, but you know, I'm just being realistic here. I don't use these settings, and I'm sure like, and I'm glad like these games have it for people who need it, and that's great. I just can't tell you who does it better, you know? So because of that, I decided to opt out of this and not vote for this. Best performance. I have not played any of these games, like I said, but if I'm going based off of what I already know, I believe she played the voice of Aerith in Final Fantasy Remake. So if it's the same person, then I think she did a good job in Remake. So I assume that she did a great job in Rebirth. So next one, best audio design. Okay, I was gonna give this to Astrobot. The reason I didn't was because I remember this game, Senua's Saga. They really heavily emphasized audio as their gimmick, or like their thing that like, come play our game because of this. So like this was their big like, you know, their big feature. That's the word I was like. That was the big feature for this game. So, you know, and people liked it from what I heard. And then Call of Duty, I don't know why this is here. They had a DLC or like this audio thing that you had to pay extra money for to get audio. That's stupid, by the way. That is really dumb. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. That's really. Next one, best scored music. I went with Final Fantasy. Astrobot's music's fine. It's okay. But if I'm going, like I voted this one based off of remakes was really good, so I'm just gonna. And I've heard a lot of people talk about the music in this game also being very good, so it gets my vote there. Best art direction. I guess I went with Wukong. Oh yes, I went with Wukong. The game looks great. This is DLC, so I didn't want to pick that. This one, I feel like art style. I haven't played the game yet, but this one seems very hit or miss. And then this one looks nice, but I went with this one because when this was the game that when we all first saw that trailer, it like blew everybody's socks off. And the game still looks great. And like I said, I haven't played it, but I've watched people play and it looks great. So I had to give it to that one. Best story, I've heard that Metaphor Refantasio, whatever it's called, has a really, really good story. I just talked to some, like, the weird thing was when I recorded the video earlier, I forgot what I said exactly, but then later today or earlier today, I talked to somebody and then he told me how this one's really good. So my vote. I didn't pick Yakuza because personally for me, Yakuza story is not really the best. It's wacky and fun, and I super duper enjoy it, but I wouldn't consider it like really, really good. But I don't know. I'm still really early into it. Maybe maybe my choice or whatever might be wrong, or I might change my mind. But for now, I'm gonna stick with this. Best game direction. So awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation. So with that, I did go with Astrobot. Balatro would have been my number two, um, because of creative vision and innovation. But I went with Astrobot. To me, it's 3D Mario, but it's like it has PlayStation's touch to it, and it's like of course, it's like nicer resolution, higher frame rates, and stuff like that. The game is just beautiful, and so I really enjoyed like what they were doing with it, especially because it's it's homage. It's dedicated to PlayStation IPs, and what they do with it is really, really cool. Especially with like, they have spoilers. There's some levels from other PlayStation IP games, which I guess I won't spoil what, but you played it, you already know. But so because of that, I gave the best game direction to this, and game of the year. I also went with Astrobot. Balatro would have been my number two. I did not play Black Myth. I did not play Elden Ring, but Rebirth, I literally have it. Like just to show y'all, literally have the game in my hand. I have it. Opened the seal and everything. I got the 2 discs, so I have the game and I will be playing it. I promise. But and then Metaphor, I'm waiting for a sale, but just I think right now it's like $50 as of recording of December 8th dollars, but I want to wait until I actually get in my hands. But for now, I'm going with my game of the year, Astrobot. So other than that, that's really it. I hope you all enjoyed that. I don't have a long enough mic. I move this. It's not. I gotta fix the cable. But that's gonna be it. This year's gonna be pretty good. I'm hoping Jeff Keighley has at least two announcements for me that's like the maximum, or one or two. I'm hoping two, of course, but I'm hoping he has like two new announcements that like either like it's like one of those like I didn't know about type of like a random game. That would be really cool. I highly doubt it, but that would be really cool if they had like a game I had no idea about, and then not a release window would be nice. Like for example, like Blue Point. I don't think we're going to, but that'd be nice. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a good show. Hopefully not too long. I still haven't decided if I wanted to um watch the whole thing, like stream, like stream my reaction to it, or if I'm just gonna do a video recording of me watching it. I'm assuming I'm just gonna do the video recording of me watching it. So, that's just an assumption, but I have no idea yet. I'm going to decide that because it's gonna be on Thursday, so I guess I'll wait till then. But yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for now. So, anywho, that's gonna be it for me. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.